today I'm working with a 14-inch straight frontal wig from Amazon. I'm showing y'all how much frontal space it had, which I absolutely loved, and how much combs it had inside the wig. I ordered it for the purpose of this video, but it actually turned out nice in the long run for it to be from Amazon. I wore it probably for about a month. I'm showing y'all the kind of bleaching powder that I use, which is Wella. And now I'm showing y'all the consistency that I like for my bleach to be before I apply it. I apply the bleach with a plastic butter knife. Sometimes I use the actual brush, but I feel like sometimes it's too rough. Like it pushes the bleach through the lace, which causes over bleaching. But as y'all can see, I started from the back. I usually start from the back instead of the front because, of course, it processes fast. Bleach processes fast. I feel like when I start from the front, of course, the front of the lace will bleach faster than the back. And I don't like that. That causes over bleaching, of course. Causes over bleaching. Once I finish applying that bleach all over the lace, I let it sit for about 30 to 45 minutes. Then I'll wash it off and I'll wash the hair as well. I'll wait for it to dry and then I get to plucking. So when I pluck, I part off about an inch into the hair. I part that out and I pluck behind it. I always start plucking in the back first, like I said, because it's a lot more dense in the back. When you start plucking from the front, well, for me, when I start plucking from the front, it's a lot easier to over pluck, get bald spots, all that. You don't want that in the front of your hair. So you pluck from the back. I'm showing y'all how dense it is on the side that's not plucked versus the side that is plucked and is giving what it's supposed to give. When I pluck, I never touch where my part is going to be. That's why y'all see that little triangle that's untouched. Also, for beginners, when you first start plucking, you always want to wet the hair. It's a lot easier to pluck with wet hair versus dry hair. Another thing that I always do when I'm plucking is I pluck towards the back. When you pluck towards the front, it's a lot easier to poke holes into your lace because you're like plucking downwards, if that makes sense. So you always want to pluck upwards. That's why my hand is facing the way it is. I could have did a better angle, but I'll probably get more into depth in my next video. As you go, you always want to comb through whatever section it is that you're plucking. It'll just take away the excess hair that you already plucked away, and then you can see your progress as you go. So once I get done plucking, I just start rubbing oil all through the hair. Not too much, of course, because you don't want it greasy. Just like a dime size of oil. And then I rub that through and I get the hot combing. A hot comb is a pivotal tool that you need when dealing with a lace. It gets it as flat as possible. If you just started doing, frontals, laces, anything like that, and you want to know why it's not flat, it's because you don't have a hot comb. A hot comb is a must-have. Next step is going to be getting that lace tinted. I use a concealer to tint my lace. I usually go a shade up for my skin tone because your scalp is lighter than your skin. It's lighter than the rest of your body, so it makes it look a lot more natural. I just use a regular foundation brush or a concealer brush, whatever that is, and I brush it all over the lace. So I did not record me installing this wig, but I will insert a clip at the end of how it turned out. So now I'm about to close out the video. I hope this was helpful. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next YouTube video.